Hey, it's Vanner and this is Finding Frequency. We are halfway through the project. If you look at the time that we spent with the client and the teams, we are officially in the middle of the project, which sounds kind of crazy. It feels like we're way further down the line, but in fact we are. A lot of the work that's going to happen in the next month is more or less wrapping things up, kind of preparing conclusions and reporting and that kind of stuff, but still 25 hours of meetings ahead until I can say done and dusted. Well, is the project ever done and dusted? Of course, also tomorrow is an important milestone where I get to meet with the project owner to make sure that we are still aligned on our outcomes, because I think that's the important thing. Like sometimes a lot of the clients that I work with, they trust me to go ahead and do what I need to do. Therefore, alleviating them from the responsibility of day to day. But that is also risky because sometimes, because we're all human, we have different perspectives, different points of view, different understandings. This is inevitable. It happens all the time. It's frustrating. You want to bang your head against the table or against the wall rather, but that's the truth of the situation. So to kind of circumvent any disappointment or misaligned expectations, it's always important to at least build in one major sense check. And tomorrow is going to be a sense check, as much as I can sense check with my client, because she is extremely busy. So hopefully tomorrow is going to be another important project management based task that allows me to gauge where we are from a delivery to the client. At the moment, I'm getting good feedback from the workshop team members, and that's good. The team is doing well, and Martha's rocking it. I don't know what I would have been able to do if she wasn't in this project with me. So even though we annoy each other, and it's also with the humidity and the heat and kind of summertime blues, it can sometimes become a bit annoying and frustrating for both of us. Not the people, not the project, just environment. You know, we all want to be outside on holiday and just sit in the sun, but it's not where we can be, right? So I hope you don't mind me sharing these kind of project things. I think there's like little learnings and things that come out all the time that is important that you can apply everywhere. And I also noted here because sometimes stuff that I have to relearn all the time. So yeah, hammering forward. It's good to be in the second half now, or at least going towards it. Next week would be official. Sessions also getting shorter, and then really focusing on wrapping this up and making sure the value is there. That's the other thing. What is the value that we're bringing to the table? So my friend Jeff is still in hospital, still in ICU. Had some feedback from his wife, and also she got more clarity. It seems like this ventilator thing is kind of up and down, because he's also going through physio, so he requires more oxygen, and sometimes he doesn't. However, there has been an upward trend. He was on 100% ventilation or intubation yesterday, which is concerning. But then also, apparently, during the course of the week, when they talk to him, there's some kind of response happening, which it's heartening. At the moment, the feedback from the doctor, or the sense of the doctor, is that there's nothing that he's concerned about. Of course, they're watching everything, and apparently there's one or two little things happening with his kidneys that they're worried about, but not something out of the ordinary for someone who's kind of been put under. So, yeah, what can we do? You can just continue, right, and hope for the best and send positive vibes, whatever that means, right? But still thinking of him all the time, and hopefully I'll be receiving a few snotty remarks and jokes in a couple of weeks from my good friend Jeff. So yeah, remember to appreciate what you have and seek out the extraordinary. In my life, it's usually something to do with a 4-year-old, and he continues doing that even today. So I'm heading off to football soon to go and see him hopefully score a goal, or at least for the most part, what he usually does is go off into some kind of space and then just plays with his ball somewhere on the side of the field, ignoring everybody else. That's kind of what I'm doing when we go to football practice now. But yeah, all good. He's not at the Olympics yet, right? So there's still time to improve. Thanks for listening.